Come this way a bit.
You look like you're as tall as me.
Come this way a bit, darling.
Darling, you're getting romantic for dinner. There's a candle.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kat and I have Stephen with me again.
Little old Stephen.
Welcome back to another mukbang, and today we are having loads of fried chicken. No, actually they're not all fried chicken. This one is baked. I think this one is smoked paprika baked, and then some breaded ones and a regular one with no breaded with no breading. How do you call that?
You're getting your mock and words
Yeah,
followed.
I do. Just a regular fried chicken, that one there. And we have a giant.
That's not a giant, it's only a little cookie.
My little cookie. I baked cookie yesterday.
I told her to make me cookies. She made me a cookie, look.
Cookie, alright.
Look at the size of
We
that.
have some pickled radish, homemade coleslaw, and some wedges here.
That's Japanese radish, eh?
I have lettuce and a few tomatoes here, and some extra onions, some honey. And we are going to try all this. Look at this. Oh my god, it fits the whole screen. Look at it.
This is a Christmas gift from our friends Danny and Jet.
Yeah, and these are the World Traveler hot sauces, and we are going to try each and every one of them. We have 12 in here.
flavours from the
12
world.
flavors. And let's see how spicy they are, shall we?
Oh my god.
Let's quickly... Alright, let's try that one first. That's a chicken with no...
Do we
let's
open
just try
this?
I'm gonna try that. Let's see. Mmm. Sorry.
The chef approves of her own cooking.
Of course. I'm already eating, but
You got high heat?
guys, come join us please. If you have something to eat, come and join us. If you haven't, pause this video, get something to eat, and let's have fried chicken, shall we?
Careful when you say come and join us. Somebody knock on the door.
That's alright. What's wrong with that? In Philippines, that's not a problem. Somebody knock on the door, let them in, let them eat.
I can vouch for that. You go visiting family, you end up with about 3 dinners in one night. Eh?
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna have to.
Mmm.
Classic Classic Cuban.
Oh, you know what? I am hungry, and I'm gonna dip this fried
Oh,
chicken in the
nice.
honey. Ooh, look at this.
I should have got. Okay. Oh my god.
Mmm. Mmm.
I think we're gonna need the pliers. Oh, there we go.
Classic Cuban hot sauce.
Oh my god, here we go.
Is it like Tabasco? It smells like Tabasco.
That's the trouble with a lot of sauces. A lot.
Ah! Oh my word!
Oh well, there we go.
It went in the radish.
The radish is heated up now.
Mmm.
Can I have
It tastes like Tabasco.
Oh, excuse me. Whoa. What's that? Why is that so crispy? How do you do that?
Fried.
Just fried, is it? So that's the skin that's crispy, yeah? So it's not a coating.
No.
Oh my. Giddy ants.
Mmm. Good, eh?
Oh my god, here we go. Oh, here we go. Here's to, here's to Cuban
Not
sauce.
spicy.
Here's to Cuban sauce. Ah! 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 No?
No. It's like Tabasco. Hmm.
Oh, I love that crunchy skin, babe.
Hmm.
You good, eh? Oh. Here we go. Oh my god.
It's alright. It's not hot. Find it hot?
Well, that's a Cuban.
Mm-hmm.
This should be fun. This
Dragon's breath.
Dragon's breath.
Can you hear that?
Oof. Okay, so dragon's death. Here we come.
Death or breath?
Oh, breath. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, let's see.
Might be the other one if it's too bloody hot.
Why are they sour? No, it's milder than the other one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oops,
It's a lot more sour.
Oops, daisy. Dragon's breath. That dragon looks after his mouth, eh?
Why?
It don't stink or nothing. Oh, it's not. Excuse me. That's the trouble, see, it's going to make me... All this hot sauce is going to make me snivel!
Do you like my basket, guys?
Do you like my basket, guys?
Yours is fuller than mine.
Snap.
Nice wedges. Did I say we have wedges? Give me some more.
Okay.
We have 10 more to go.
Okay. Death Valley.
Death Valley hot sauce.
The Death Valley Rattler hot sauce.
Let's see.
Give it a go, girl.
Oh, sour.
Yeah.
Why are they all sour? No, nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
No?
No. Promise you.
Oops, daisy.
Nothing at all.
I like the taste of that. It's not hot. No heat in it.
No.
Death Valley.
It's dead. There's no heat.
I can do Death Valley.
The first one is okay for me so far. Except it tastes like Tabasco.
Yeah, put that one over there because that's tasty, that. Right, okay, this is, it's
Mayan Ruins.
Mayan Ruins.
We have in Philippines, in Bicol, Mayon
I
volcano.
would say that's Mayon. What's the ruin? Oh no, that's,
Kagsawa.
I was going to say that. Kogsawa Ruins. One of my favourite places to go. As a
No,
tourist.
not like that.
As a tourist
It's
when I'm down
sour.
there. Hang on, I need a piece of chicken. What we got here? What's this one? God, look at the size of this baby.
It's the breading that made it like that. No, I don't like that. It's too sour.
Wait!
What you forgot?
Drinks!
It's not bad.
Oh, it's not cold. The breading of that has got Fanta in it.
Ah,
Yeah. Do you like it? Instead of water.
so
I
you've
use
upgraded
Fanta.
from
Yes, guys.
what did you use before? Make one of your sauces. Not 7-Up, the other one. Sprite.
So do you like that?
Mayan Ruins. I quite like that. There's no heat in it.
Hot what?
Hot fez.
Why is it green?
F-E-Z. Maybe as in the Egyptian hat. You know the red hat. They call it a fez.
Alright. Let's see. How
Hot
hot
fez.
are you? Well, they look like snot. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it does. It looks like spit. Okay, give it a go.
Oh, it's too sour. No.
You.
The first one is slightly hot.
The first one had a bit of heat in it. That one's got a little bit of heat, but not as much as the first one. But
I don't think.
still nowhere near the sort of like, oh my god, ouch limits.
No.
We haven't reached that yet. I love my chicken manok.
Your bones and your meat are all mixed up.
Yeah, don't worry about it. This is smoking Jamaican jerk hot sauce.
Okay.
If it's that good,
Ah!
did you just smack yourself in the mouth
Yeah,
with it?
I did.
Well done.
Okay. Oh, it's like sauce.
Actually-
Soup, I mean.
Actually, that's staring me in the face as well. This is going to be as good as KFC.
Better.
Oh, okay. You did it. Spot on, babe.
Mmm. Not hot. Try and dip it with a bit of honey too.
Bit Tabasco-y. Sorry, start again. Kenyan fire tusk hot sauce.
They all smell the same for some reason.
How we doing?
Bit of heat, but that's it.
Just put it in the pocket there. Yeah. Yeah, it's got a bit more.
Yeah, there's a bit of heat in it. I like it.
Not bad, that.
No, not at all. I like that.
Got a bit of heat, that's nice.
Put it here next to me.
Mm.
Really mild.
Terrific. Flaming hot sauce.
Let me just start.
You test it. Yeah, you test it
You
first.
always let me test it first.
Yeah, because if I see you pulling a sweat, I'll know that I'm in trouble. Because you never sweat. But if you pull a sweat with one of these, then I know that there's trouble ahead. Well, oh, lovely wedges. Those are these wedges.
Where we went last Saturday. The whole thing.
Aroma.
Very mild.
Yeah?
Yeah. Put that there. And then got a bit of honey, darling. That.
Well, I'll try it without first. Ooh.
Just enough to give
Not-
it a bit of.
Not a bad flavour though.
No,
You could say it was terrific flavour.
it's not sour. You're sweating, darling.
Am I?
Mmm.
Oh, you have to do a dance now.
Why?
This is Hawaiian.
What was that? That's the lion dance. No, I'm sat down so I can't shake my bum.
Okay, so next we're going to try Indian tiger blood. Indian tiger blood. Good name though. It's a good name for a... no.
So. No.
No heat, it's a bit Tabasco-y, not really much of a flavour to that one. Rio de Janeiro Carnival. Well, you'll be dancing after this one.
This. Ooh, look at that.
Phooey.
What's this called now? Rio de Janeiro Carnival. Okay, let's see.
I love that coleslaw.
It's just oh well, there's a slight heat to it, but it's too sour. Yeah, there's a nice heat to it, I must say. Nice little bit of honey.
Ah. Didn't realise that. There's a bone. Trying to bite a bone. You can hear you enjoying that one. Just got a little bit of honey.
Okay, last one.
Okay, so Outback
Hot sauce.
sauce.
Actually, do you know what? I can still feel the heat of that. It lingers, which is quite nice. It's just right.
Looks a bit thicker than the rest as well. I'm loving this crunchy stuff.
Slight heat.
Slight heat.
Very little. In fact, next to nothing. So we've tried all 11 except for one.
We can't open the bloody thing.
We can't open it.
Okay, Hawaiian lava flow. Can't open it. No lava flow.
Anyway.
No lava flow today.
It's safe to say none of that is burning hot. They're alright. They're manageable. Well, to me they're just all mild, so it's good. Anyway, I have got a story for you guys. Let's talk about Elisa.
Who?
Elisa.
Who's Elisa?
Elisa is a 16-year-old girl, cheerleader, a varsity in football. So our football here is soccer over there.
No, they call our football soccer. They're American
That's what I'm
football.
saying. Our football here is soccer over there.
No, they're our football over here.
It's soccer.
Oh, sorry, they call it soccer, yeah, but it's American football, the leagues.
Lisa is such a good student, excelled in class, cheerleader, you know, everybody loves her in school. And one day she got arrested and got put in prison.
For?
One of her schoolmates have reported her to the police because she hired somebody to kill her parents.
Nice girl. I'm glad she's not my daughter.
Wow.
Hi, Lisa. Kill your parents. Obviously, that's where her career ended.
But this all started since she had a boyfriend.
An influence or what?
According to the parents, it all started when she started hanging around with this guy, and this guy was obviously manipulating her not to listen to her parents, basically despise, her parents. And she started using drugs.
Well, that's usually the start of making wrong decisions.
And all sorts of drugs. There's marijuana, Santax, they call it in America.
Ew.
Santax?
I don't know.
I really don't know what that is. And then there's I think it's a prescription drug. And there's cocaine. So obviously because the parents were noticing that she's going the wrong direction, they started restricting her, yeah? So the more they restrict her, the more she despises her parents, and with also obviously the boyfriend not helping.
Or she rebelled.
Yeah. So she got arrested. Now the parents were mortified, but they didn't know exactly how to deal with her. When they were asked, so how do you feel about it? And in fact, they're like clueless. They don't know how to deal about it. They said that if Elisa gets put in in court, she could actually get 10 years,
Yeah.
probably 35 years to 75 years. But you are talking about 16, 17 years old. And now, let me ask you, do you think it's going to help your daughter knowing that she's just got into this drugs and all this stuff and bad crowd? Do you think it will help her being locked up?
Probably not.
This is it. The problem is the parents didn't have a clue how to actually deal with it. Are they gonna let her? Because when they were asked, so what do you think? What you're gonna do? What, they have no clue. They do believe that it's not going to help her, but they haven't got a clue what to do from there.
Thing is, if the boyfriend's still involved, they're also probably a little bit scared as well. If the boyfriend's still involved, then also the parents have got a reason they're probably a little bit scared, a little bit dubious about doing certain things as well, in case he acts and does something wrong.
Yeah.
Not, not the daughter, but if he went and did it on his own.
So anyway, the parents were asked if Elisa had this episode in the past like that, and they're like, the mother is like, well, no, but in the past she had gone through, she's in and out of therapy since she was 4 years old, because she didn't realize that the daughter, Elisa, was being hit by the stepfather when she was just 4 years old, and the mother didn't know about this until one day Elisa told her grandmother, and the grandmother told the mother, Elisa's mom. Mom is Amy, and the dad is Mike. She didn't know about this. When she was married to the second husband, it was the second husband that was actually hitting the child at 4 years old, and then as it turned out, when she started going through therapy, she was molested as well.
What, in therapy?
No, by the stepfather.
Oh, okay.
This is the second husband, the mom's second husband, but
There's a good reason to have him killed.
thing is, this is not the stepfather that she has now. This is a different stepfather she has now.
Ah, okay.
This stepfather came into their lives when she was 8 years old, and he's a law enforcer, and he said that him and Elisa, Mike and Elisa, had been very, very close. So he really stood there like her own father.
Yeah.
They've been very, very close. And Elisa has been really good, but during that time, she's obviously in and out of therapy because of what she's gone through in the past, that she's been diagnosed with PTSD.
So how old was she when the mother found out about that?
I think she was 4 or 5.
Okay.
Because Elisa mentioned it or said something about it to the grandmother, and the grandmother told Elisa's mom. Let's try this one. Look at this massive cookie. Oh no!
You've broken the cookie.
This is actually...
You finished eating chicken.
No. This is actually, guys, M&M. Instead of the chocolate chunk or chocolate chip, I use M&M. Ooh, look at it. Anyway. So obviously the mother got rid of the stepfather when she found out, and she said she was feeling so guilty after that she started spoiling the kid. She gets everything she wants. The mother feels like she needs to make up for it, yeah? And she was fine up until she started hanging around with this boyfriend of hers. This boyfriend apparently was telling Elisa to, despise the parents because he doesn't like the stepfather because he's obviously the law enforcer. He's
It's against him because he's a copper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one day, Elisa became quite violent as well, physically violent to her mother, that she started hitting her mom. I mean, the mother said she had, bruises, black eyes, and all sorts. She said, I had to defend myself, but she started hitting me in the kitchen. She's just attacked me like lunatic. She said, and then Elisa called the police and said that her mother is assaulting her. So the mother was arrested.
Twisted.
But then, when they saw, obviously what happened, they believed the mother that, she was the one being attacked.
I think that's what you call a dysfunctional family.
I don't think they were. I mean, it's just the parents they didn't know what to do, obviously. They think they're already doing their best by grounding her, by not letting her hang out with this boy. Well, in fact, it's making it worse. Because they're not letting her go, so she's despising them even more, yeah?
That's the Outback. That came back with a bit of a kangaroo kick on that one.
Anyway, she was arrested, obviously, after plotting to kill her parents. Apparently, she stole the parents' credit card. She withdrew, first she withdrew £400, $400, and paid the killer. And obviously the hired hitman didn't do it.
For $400? Yeah, I wouldn't have done the job either. $400.
Yeah. So, she's taken another money, $900. Most of it went to the hired hitman, and the rest she bought.
Well, obviously he wasn't
Drugs for herself.
Obviously he wasn't a professional hitman, because not that I've ever hired one myself, but I mean, from what I gather,
I think this is
thousands and thousands.
I think she must just be trying to hire somebody from her school or somebody that she's hanging around with.
Yeah, somebody needs a few.
Because it's her schoolmate that actually decided to report it to the police. Anyway, well, she was in custody.
So that would be good.
Obviously the parents visited her, and she's quite remorseful apparently.
She's away from that boyfriend.
And she's quite apologetic about it. But obviously,
If she's away from the influence and she's locked up, and she's had time to reflect and think about it maybe, without the pressure of...
wow. The thing is, this happens in Florida. In Florida, they're quite strict when it comes to imposing law, yeah? So she was actually going to be tried in the adult court. Not in the
16?
juvenile, yeah, not in the juvenile. Because she has 2 counts of solicitation to commit murder. That's 2 counts.
Yeah.
Plus 2 counts of stealing credit cards.
I've still the credit card and the money.
And money.
Beating her mum up. Violence? No?
That happened previously, before all this
Okay.
happened. So when the parents were asked, so what are you gonna do? They have no clue. They're confused. So have you heard this television program called Dr. Phil in America?
I've heard of it, I've never seen it.
he offered to give them a lawyer, a good lawyer, because he said if she's found guilty, she could spend 10, 35 years to 75 years in the adult correctional, and it's not going to be in the juvenile detention because of the seriousness of what she's done. So she referred them to this lawyer, which is quite aggressive when it comes to this case, and luckily he did, and then the parents accepted it, because otherwise the kid would have been...
Yeah, well, somebody like that I suppose needs help, eh?
Mm.
Sometimes they do things wrong, it's a cry for help sometimes, but...
Later on, the lawyer was interviewed, and he said that it took Alyssa quite a while to realise that she was there because of the effect of drugs, because of the bad crowd she's hanging around with. It took them quite a while to convince her that's the root of
Took
it.
a long time to accept it, yeah.
Yeah, and when she realised, she accepted the help, and luckily this lawyer had managed to persuade the court, the prosecution, to actually send her for treatment rather than locking her up.
Yeah. The thing is, it's always these arguments about 16-year-olds and they say, is she old enough? Can she or he make decisions about...
Yes, they are, but
whatever
that's
the problem
besides
is.
the point. They would know the right and the wrong, but your brain hasn't fully developed just yet, and you are still actually learning. So you're still shaping the muscles of your brain, or your brain is basically like muscles, you know, it's still being shaped.
Still developing.
It is still developing. So it's not going to help her to get locked up and be amongst all these criminals. Otherwise she'll just get worse, yeah?
I'd say probably just make her worse, yeah.
Yeah. And it's not going to let her off probably completely with from drugs if she doesn't get treatment.
You get drugs in prison.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
So I think she's due to be released in 2021.
So how many years would she would she have spent then?
A year and a half to 2 years, I think.
And where's the boyfriend? Obviously disappeared off the scene.
But obviously they had to, eh?
Well, as long as the boyfriend's gone, I should imagine a lot of the help she had, got her away from all that, and like you say, made her see the light, made her see,
Hmm.
as long as that boyfriend's around, it's never going to happen, eh? Don't worry, Danny and Jet, next time you come down, we're going to get you, you're going to get you to
You're gonna have to try
it.
this.
Ha ha ha. Oh my
This
God,
is
how
one
many
reason.
pieces of chicken have I eaten? Phew. Oh, is
This
it?
is one reason why I'm scared of having kids.
One case you try to murder you.
No, it's the peer pressure. You know, what they see outside, who they mingle with.
Depends,
Can't control them, and
depends the environment they end up in.
exactly. I mean, I don't know about you. Were you a good boy? You're looking at me.
Digging into my past. I was always a good boy. Most of the time.
You know, though, in
I was a
school,
good boy until I became adult, and then I was a naughty boy for a while.
can I tell you, in school, I didn't feel the pressure to be trying alcohol like some of my classmates. I didn't find it cool up until I started uni, obviously. That's when I started trying it in uni. But even that, I feel like when I'm outside, I feel like, oh, I mustn't do this because my parents are trusting me that if they find out, they're not going to trust me again. I have the freedom. That's why I have this freedom, because they trust me, yeah? Because if they start to find out that I'm starting, you know, to drink and all this stuff, they hear rumors, you know what it's like in inside rumors, left, right and center. If they hear that, they'll never let me out. So in high school, I never actually was tempted to try. How
Funny.
old were you when you started tasting alcohol?
15. But the funny thing is,
What was your first,
my first alcoholic drink,
was
cider.
that the one you like?
Yeah.
But you can't drink it?
No. I used to drink vodka and orange.
No.
And I used to also drink a drink which I used to really think was really tasty, but my mates used to take the mickey out of me because they used to say it's a girl's drink, but I used to really like the taste of it. Malibu lime and lemonade.
Yeah, it's a girly drink.
Thanks, love.
It's cocktail.
But it just like vodka and orange juice. If it was too strong with vodka, I didn't like it.
Listen,
But
when I was growing up, the only drink available was gin.
Oh, that flipping gin you get. That gin we gave all your helpers when we got married. Oh my God.
I think I'm quite lucky that I had been mingled with them. We didn't have some girls in school that are like that, you know. I don't think we had. Some of them would try it, but they never actually went to a point where, oh, you know, they got so into it that they've forgotten their studies, you know. Only when there's occasion, they're like, oh, you know, they appear in a prom that's quite merry, and I've never tried it at all. I had fun in school without that. So I only started tasting it when I started going to uni, but even that, I'm just not enjoying it, because after I have a sip, I'm like, you know, I'm dysfunctional. I can't function really well, so I'm not enjoying my time if I have a taste of it.
I can even remember.
Up until I started the band.
I can even remember the first place me and Chris bought our first beer. The Last Post.
The Last Post.
Yeah.
Was it already a pub back then?
It's been a pub for years.
Was it? What about Guernsey? You know that Jersey always say that they are the sunniest island in the British Isle, yeah?
Yeah, that crap.
According to statistics, last year the sun shone more in Guernsey than in Jersey. So finally last year Guernsey got the sunniest island in the British Isle.
So take that, you Jersey beans. And for those of you talking about hearing me say Jersey, we're not talking New Jersey. This is Jersey and Guernsey in the Channel Islands. At 10 o'clock there's going to be a pre-recorded video from Boris.
What's that?
Yeah, because I think I've eaten too much chicken on the TV. And then at 11 o'clock, officially, we are no longer members of the EU. Although, I didn't realise, we're still paying into the EU until December.
Of this year? Oh, what?
Yeah. But then between now and December, Boris and his team have got to iron out all those who are out.
I bit my tongue.
Well, that was silly, yeah? Just bite the food. That's the story of 4 dads. And they're all so proud about their sons' achievements and stuff.
4 friends who hadn't seen each other in 30 years reunited at a party. After several drinks, one of the men had to use the restroom. Those who remained talked about their kids. The first guy said, "My son is my pride and joy. He started working at a successful company at the bottom of the barrel. He studied economics and business administration and soon began to climb the corporate ladder, and now he's the president of the company.
Wow.
He became so rich that he gave his best friend a top-of-the-line Mercedes for his birthday." The second guy said, "That's terrific. My son is also my pride and joy. He started working for a big airline and then went to flight school to become a pilot. Eventually, he became a partner in the company, where he owns the majority of its assets. He's so rich that he gave his best friend a brand new jet for his birthday."
Brand new
The
jet?
third man said, "Well, that's terrific. My son studied in the best universities and became an engineer. Then he started his own construction company and is now a multi-millionaire. He also gave away something very nice and expensive to his best friends for his birthday, a 30,000 square foot mansion." The 3 friends congratulated each other just as the fourth returned from the restroom and asked, "What are all the congratulations for?" One of the 3 said, "We were talking about the pride we feel for the successes of our sons. What about your son?" The fourth man replied, "My son is gay and makes a living dancing as a stripper at a nightclub." The 3 friends said, "Oh, what a shame. What a disappointment." The fourth man replied, "No, I'm not ashamed. He's my son and I love him. And he hasn't done too bad either. His birthday was 3 weeks ago and he received a beautiful 30,000 square foot mansion, a brand new jet, and the top-of-the-line Mercedes from his 3 boyfriends."
Boyfriend! I thought best friend.
His boyfriends.
I thought he was gonna say 3 best friends or 4 4 best friends.
Yeah, they call the other fathers think they're best friends. But they're actually boyfriends. Ah,
So it's typical,
those
you know,
kids.
for people to stereotype, oh, you know, he's gay. Oh, what a disappointment. One of them said, what a disappointment. What's so disappointing about that? He didn't do too bad.
Nice cookie. It's a bit on the large side. I don't think I'm going to be finishing this cookie.
It's huge, isn't it? And look, there's that M&M chocolate in it. Mmm.
You should see what the record is for the biggest cookie and see if you can
What?
make an attempt.
Make an attempt. My oven is not big enough for that, mate. Well, none of this burnt my mouth, put it that way.
No, I've had hotter than all of them, but there's one or two that have got some heat. A couple of them that have got a nice taste, nice tang.
Say hi, everyone. How's everyone doing? So this is my son.
Oh.
Say hi to everyone first. He's looking around looking for you guys.
Over there, look.
Wait, straighten up.
Over there, look. Say hello and say goodbye.
This one I don't have to worry about boyfriend or girlfriend with this one. What are you gonna do, guys, if you're the parents of this child? I'll be devastated, to be honest with you. Won't you?
Mm-hmm. Of course you would be.
I'll be very upset and probably be very distraught. Well, rightly so. That's why the parents really don't know what to do. But I mean, the good thing is, Elisa is now getting help, and hopefully she'll straighten up. So, do you want to say thank you to everybody? Thank you for watching, everyone. Guys, thank you so much for watching. That concludes our mukbang for today and trying all this different sauce. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And we will see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Thanks again to Danny and Jet. Bye.
Bye.